Larson!
What?
It's time to hear people talk shit about us, man. We're old. We're dumb. We don't know what we're doing.
But here's the thing.
What?
We can say that about ourselves.
Yeah, but so can the friendos, because we have we have a whole lot of comments here from people who think we suck. And there's also, just for fun's sake, I threw in some funny ones. So this one says, stop reviewing NXT. It's so obvious. You don't care about it. It's so irritating.
All right, there we go. We don't have to do NXT anymore.
All right, Larson, you remember recently when Jeff Cobb had his name changed by the WWE to JC Mateo? And then just the other day, Mariah May had her name changed, I think it's like to Blake
Monroe.
It's like Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah.
Well, here is a comment about us reacting to the name change situation. Here come balding 45-year-old fucks complaining about a name change.
That's it?
They think we're 45 years old.
Joke's on them. We're much older than that.
We look pretty young for our age, don't we, Larson?
I think so. I think we keep ourselves active.
Yeah.
You know, we eat well, take care of our bodies.
Look at this. Oh,
that's still there, huh? You haven't eaten them all yet?
I got 2 left in here, man. One for me, one for you.
I ain't eating that.
All right, Larson, this next one was actually kind of a conversation between me and a friendo, and I think I made this friendo particularly mad.
So this friendo really knows the genuine Steven Larson experience, huh?
Exactly. I do like that you don't even attempt to hide the fact that you're not being objective in any way, but I wish you wouldn't use terms like good, bad, best, or worst, as those words imply a level up of objectivity that neither of you possess. This is literally just 2 middle-aged dudes assigning an arbitrary number to a match based completely on their own subjective
That's the exact definition of a rating system.
Don't interrupt. This guy's not done. In the future, instead of saying, this was the best match of the night, maybe try, this was my favorite match of the night. The former is rhetorical bullshit, as best is not something that could be objectively proven in this context. The latter is accurate and honest. He just accurately described what star ratings are.
Yeah, it is an arbitrary number assigned based on people's individual preferences. Yes, that's exactly what a star rating is. Whether it's the matches, movies, whatever the case may be, music reviews.
Right. I can't, here's the thing, when it comes to talking, you can't we're in our upper 40s. We're in our late 40s. We're not even 45. We're in our late 40s.
Yeah.
We're not going to change how we talk. When I come out of a movie, I don't pay attention to what I say. I'm like, man, that was the best movie I saw all year. And then some guy comes up to me.
As soon as you say your favorite.
I'll throw my bowl of popcorn at you. It continues, though.
There's more.
Because, well, I poked the bear a little bit.
Oh, why would you do that?
I poked it. I poked the bear. I said, this comment is objectively silly, -half star.
And?
I didn't really respond. He got even more madder at me. Let's take a look.
I see why.
Cool. So you just don't know what objectively means then? That explains a lot. Should have known better than to expect basic literacy from an American. This is really my fault. Attempting to enter into a debate on semantics with a colonial was ill-advised on my part. Oopsie.
What about star ratings from anybody is objective?
What debate are we talking about here? It's a wrestling star rating video. You're trying to get me to change the way I talk, even though pretty much I would say objectively, everybody should know that when I say something is the best, it means I think it's the best. I subjectively think it's the best.
The very nature of rating things is a subjective endeavor.
Yeah, this one's wild. I really think some people like this, there's kind of something wrong with them a little bit. Because it's to go around and being like, you shouldn't say that. That's crazy.
Is it possible to create an objective rating system?
Based on an art form?
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that what AI is for these days? At some point AI will figure that out.
I don't know.
I mean, even what is it? The IMDb stuff or Rotten Tomatoes. It's all just conglomerated subjective opinions.
Yeah. You can get a consensus opinion on their subjective opinions, but it's by no means objective.
This is not science we're talking about. This isn't math.
See, we tried to do an objective thing with Numbers Don't Lie. People didn't watch it. So subjective is where the money is.
H. Moreno says, "You keep the good name of Al Horford out of your damn mouth."
We weren't talking shit about Al Horford, were we?
I think I said something because he had said, I think in an interview, that he says, an elite shooter like myself, and he kept on talking, and then like a reporter chuckled and thought he was joking. He was a really good shooter. He's a really good shooter.
He is a good shooter, yeah.
It's just I think the way he said it came off as a bit comical.
Yeah.
It's like an elite shooter like myself.
Career is 37.7%.
That's pretty good.
Nearly 40% career three-point shooter for a center.
Oh, he's a center.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
He's powered forward center, yeah.
Wow. Good job, Al.
Yeah.
You think H. Moreno is just like Al Horford burner account?
Maybe.
This one says, "I'm lost. Steve, keeps on talking about the IWC, acting like they're also not a part of it." Got us there, buddy.
Why'd you get singled out?
Well, he says they at first, and then he says me.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. You've talked about the IWC, too. What about they, Larson?
I don't have an answer for that.
You got off easy on that one. Buddy.
Yeah.
All right, these next two are based off of us guessing Meltzer's star ratings. And I'm going to name them because these are actually pretty funny. I'm sort of done with like the negativity now, and these just made me laugh.
All right, very well.
Young Panda says, "One day Steve will accomplish his N+1/N. I know it." Of course, referring to my goal to get
6 out of 5, yeah.
6
out of 5, which would be number
and
plus 1 over number, yeah.
And similarly, the Young Panda also says, "Larson getting 1 out of 5 despite not getting a single star rating correct informs the possibility of Steve's fabled 6 out of 5.
Yeah.
Because there was that one where I think you guessed which one wasn't rated.
Yeah, you said one of these matches was not rated, and I just guessed it. So I didn't actually guess the star rating for any of them.
See, it's possible for me to get 6 out of 5, man. Mathematically. Young Panda says so. He's objectively a mathematician.
We don't know that.
This one says, "These are 50-year-old men calling counter wrestling programming weak. The IWC is the worst part about wrestling." Hey, we're not 50 yet.
Close.
I like the other guy who called us 45-year-old old guys.
It's kind of somewhere in between.
Because he was undershooting us.
Yeah, but we very much lie in that crossover area between 45-year-old old guys
right.
and guys pushing 50. Add the baldness into that as well.
Mm-hmm,
yeah, that's where we are.
Old man math.
Yeah.
This guy says, "Just go back to 2K Games Hidden Details Top 10s. Y'all are really just yapping."
They're just finding out now that all we do is yap?
2K. Number one, I love just go back to something we haven't done in a literal decade.
Did we ever do that? Hidden Details?
Actually gave me a good 2K Games Hidden Details. We should do that top 10.
That's not going to do well for us now.
Probably not. Steve is always in the hot seat because old guys have lots of gas. This one I take issue with because I feel like you have more gas than I do. Your tummy usually is in a bit more of an uproar than mine.
Yeah,
mine can just take anything.
I have much more of a sensitive GI tract, and therefore, I guess if we're talking about who's more gaseous between the two of us, I guess that would be I.
Yeah, you eat on stream, you just start burping up a storm.
Yeah, that's true.
Sometimes we'll get on this Zoom thing, and you'll just be like, "Hold on a second," and then you'll just crank out the biggest nuke out of your asshole than I've ever heard in my life. It's nuts. Yeah. Like your mic doesn't pick up a lot. It's like up there, and your asshole is down there, and yet it just absolutely sounds like
almost sounds like I have my butthole mic'd. Yeah,
right. It's like you're just down the street from the. Where do they test the nuke?
Oh,
New Mexico. Where?
Los Alamos.
Los Alamos, that's what I meant. All right, Larson, there is one last one here that does call you out.
Oh.
And I'd like to know what you make of it.
Sure.
I want your manhood inside me, Larson. I mean, that smile on your face might mean something. This guy might have a chance.
I don't know what to say.
Time for a meet and greet. And when I say meet, I mean MEAT.
Oh my goodness. There's somebody that keeps saying I got a ticket to the gun show.
Yeah.
Flex those biceps, Larson.
Yeah, I saw that one. I didn't include that. I went the next logical step. Somebody just wants your manhood inside them. I thought this would be more flattering than the gun show one.